Yes. I'm about to get IG on here. This is nighttime. Live on Instagram and YouTube now. This is my first time live in so long. It is good to see me in these streets. I'm happy to be in the YouTube streets again. Yes, I have my retainers in. Don't laugh at me. So, I hate you. Did you see their schedule? They released the schedule. Who that, Kendall? What up, Kendall? Yeah, I know. So they released the season schedule for the NFL. Um, turn up for the Ravens because why wouldn't you? That's my team, bro. Um, yeah, you need to go look. The schedules are out. Oh, it's Kennedy. Wow, that's funny. I can't see a profile picture from here. But yeah, so basically, I want to be on this joint until midnight because the countdown for graduation, guys. I am getting my master's of science in athletic training. If you don't know, or if you didn't know, now you know, because you should have been known, because you should have been following me, because you're following me. I hate you. This is our year. Stop trying to play me, bro. Ravens Nation forever. Who's your team again? You like the Eagles or something? Wow, Autumn, it's past your bedtime. It's like, hey there. Thank you. Um, yeah, so I'm getting my master's of science in athletic training. A lot of people think athletic training is the same thing as personal training, and it's not. Athletic training, the best way I know how to describe it, because people be confused, is people that, like, the people you see run out to the field or like the court when somebody gets injured. That's what we do. So basically, uh, I would say like a first responder. Hi, Sarah. Wow, I haven't seen you in these streets in a long time. Giants, Jets, Bills. You got multiple teams, bro. And why the Jets? The Jets. Yikes. Well, good on you. Good for the support. At least we know you're a dedicated fan. I'm grown up. I don't have a bedtime. Uh, yeah. So plans after graduation. Some stuff lined up. I'm not ready to share yet what's going on because some things are still moving around, and my plans right now might not actually be what ends up happening. Dom! I'm always pressed to see Dom, guys. Wow. Hi, Mom. So, if you're just joining, I'm live on YouTube and Instagram. Have I interviewed? Yes, I've interviewed with multiple people. I actually had an interview this morning. Yeah, this morning. Um, all over the place. Maryland, North Carolina, New York, Georgia. Where else? Yeah, I've been interviewing consistently, trying to do some stuff. I'm not applying anymore because I'm kind of set with one thing. But things, like I said, things may shift. So yeah. Um Dang, what was I saying? Yeah, so two-year master program. Um Basically, I started June 3rd, 2019, and that was after I came back from the Air Force. If you don't know about that journey, you just gonna have to go on my YouTube channel and watch those videos because I explained everything about my time in basic training and why I ended up not continuing with the Air Force there. So I came back home June 3rd, 2019 is when I started this program back in Salisbury because that seems to be where I lived my entire life. And our program was interesting. It was mandatory that you did college and high school. I will share with you that I preferred the collegiate setting over high school. That's not really a surprise to anybody because I told y'all before I want to do professional preferably professional football. So the fact that I was stuck at high school twice was kind of like, why do I have to be here? But it was fine because both times I was at the high school, the people were cool. The athletic trainers were cool. The coaches were cool. The students weren't like, they were cool. Of course, it's students. So you have some good ones, you have some not so good ones. I won't say bad. Like I really did like all the kids. They were cool. I did a Division 3 football team. I did a Division 1 basketball team that actually went to March Madness, which was cool. I didn't go with them to March Madness, unfortunately, but they went. I did a public high school, and then I did a private high school. So I definitely had a really well-rounded experience, and even there were some moments where I was like, why am I here? I wouldn't change it for the world. I met some great people, great networking. Networking is actually how I ended up where I am right now. Again, to be announced with my life and what I'm going to be doing. My highlight of the journey. If you're just joining, I'm live on YouTube and Instagram, so don't feel confused if you don't see a question pop up on whatever you're watching from. My highlight of my journey. That is really a hard question. Because, 2 years doesn't seem like a long time. But, my highlight. This feels like a job interview, Kwame. My highlight of the journey will probably be. Honestly, it'll probably be the Division 1 basketball team. Because I can explain that. So the Division 3 football team was where I went to school for undergrad. So I was already kind of used to the setting, used to the people that I worked with, used to whatever. And it was like my first semester, so I didn't really know how things worked as far as athletic training. I just had a general picture, like most people. The high school, like I said, they were, it was a great experience. Wouldn't do it again if I didn't have to. So yeah, the Division 1 basketball team, and I say that because Division 1 schools, they're just a completely different entity. Like everything they do seem like to be for athletics. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think the school that I was at really balanced it out because a lot of the athletes were scholars, like I guess like 3.9 GPA. One of the athletes that I worked with got into med school, all different types of stuff. Like they're smart, they're strategic, they are incredible student athletes, and that's why they are where they are. Yeah, D1 schools have everything. When you talk about funding, I mean, I made this joke in one of my job interviews, which I got offered the position, just want to say, that like they eat a lot. And I don't know if it's because it's basketball and they're like burning calories a lot, but they eat a lot. Like they eat a lot. And I just be like, when we traveled, so one of the highlights that I loved about Division 1 also was, well, I got to do it at Division 3 too, but anyway, was that I got to travel with the team. And there was one time, I think it was like University of Maryland or something that we were playing against. And we were at that hotel, and it seemed like every time I left my room, it was to get food. And I was just like, I would come back to my room and I'll have like leftovers. And I was like, we're only going to be here until tomorrow morning. What am I going to do with this food? Like, I feel so wasteful. But they were like crushing and they would have snacks later. And so I was like, oh, y'all hungry? So that was one. Yeah, the people that I worked with, they were just such professionals. I hope to see them. Well, I will be seeing some of them in the near future because why not? Yeah, the people that I worked with were very helpful to me, like very willing to teach me, willing to listen to me also. I think one of the good qualities of being a good leader is being a good follower. And I love that they were open to hear my opinions as a grad, or not new graduate, but as a grad school student in a master's program. And a lot of people actually that I've come into contact with didn't go through the master's program. They went through the 4-year bachelor's as an athletic trainer, and then they went back later to get their master's. So that is funny. Yo said I ate myself out of the game. Yeah, man. So I don't know. There's something about the Division 1 thing. And then also collegiate setting, you're paired with one team. Like you are that team's person. Everything you do is for that team versus I mean, of course you help out with other teams and other athletic trainers, but like you would be the sole athletic trainer for men's basketball or women's basketball or lacrosse or rugby or whatever. Versus at the high school, whoever walks through the door, they could be from club dance or golf or bowling or something. I don't know what they could be from pretty much anything. If they're injured, it's on you. You may not have never seen that child in your life. Like 700 plus athletes, I'm telling you. And you don't even know who they are. And they walk in and they're like, oh, Miss Sierra, which was another thing that was weird about the high school. I'm 24. Miss Sierra, chill. So they'd be like, Miss Sierra, my knee hurts or something. And I'm like, who are you? Whatever. Got to go through the motions or whatever. Somebody else walks in, completely different team, completely different injury. Yo, Shanika and Rod just joined. Turn up. That's amazing that y'all both joined at the same time. Yeah, so the high school is just different, man. Like 700 plus athletes, and I gotta know them and what sport they're with and all that. No, I like the college because, like I said, basketball was what, like 15, 20 something people that you gotta worry about versus even football at the college was different from football at the high school. And it's still like what, 125 or so people, but Shanika, you're dumb. But it's just, I don't know, something different. Not Oprah voice. Yes. You get this, you get that, you get that. And then I would have like, I had a notebook. So my preceptor gave me a notebook because when I first got there, it was so hard. It was football season, which not really because it's spring, but you know how COVID messed everybody's life up. So it was football season, and all those people, I don't even go here. They're used to these people. Some of them are seniors, some of them are sophomores, some of them are juniors. So they're calling people by name. The people will come in the next day, they'll be like, Miss Sia, you don't know my name yet? I met you yesterday. No, because I met you yesterday on the field with your helmet on. You're coming in the clinic. Who are you? You don't have a helmet. You a whole new person. So, yeah. What else can I touch on? Yeah, that was, I feel like I rambled, but that was the difference between the high school and the college for me. What the biggest differences between D1 and D3 were, I feel like it would be easier for me to talk about it if I did the same sport. Like if I did D3 football, then I went to D1 football. I went D3 football to D1 basketball, which was completely different because number one, I'm not a big basketball person anyway. So it was the longest thing. It was like a running joke with them because the school I went to didn't even have football. So it was a running joke with them. They're like, oh, y'all know that's a football girl. That's a football girl. And I'll be like, chill, like, chill. I'm with y'all. I don't understand the entertainment. I didn't really get it until, like, you start going to the games with them and they not start winning. They were winning. Clearly, they went to March Madness. But anyway, they're winning and you're there on the sideline and then you're like, oh, like now I'm hyped because I'm like y'all person. But yeah, basketball, I'm into it now. I can watch it now. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like the mm, yeah, that's all we can do. We just when you come to us as like you come to your athletic trainer, the biggest thing is being honest. Don't try to like walk it off or like not tell. Even if one of the things that used to make me mad, this didn't happen so much at the college that I noticed, but at the high school, kids will get hurt outside of school and then they'll come and try to act like nothing happened and they'll be hurting and then something happens even worse and they come to you and they're like, yo, So let me give you some context. And I'm like, so if you had told us before that you were injured, we could have avoided this. But y'all try to hide and then you make it worse. So yeah, I don't know. That was just an aside for anybody who's still in sports. And if you're just joining, I'm live on YouTube and Instagram. So if you hear me answering a question that you don't see on your device, it's because I'm answering from somewhere else. And yes, I have a Virgo t-shirt on because why not? Yes, young and dumb. Like I don't know what it is, but they're cool. One of the things that I really liked was that at the high school, they really like look up to you, and it was kind of weird. Like I don't know, I was just there doing my job. But it was like last day at my clinical thing, or my last day ever, I should say, in general. But my last day at my clinical site, and I was leaving, and one of the girls was like, "Miss Sierra, you can't leave," and blah, blah, blah. And the other coach was like, "So if you go to your car and like the tires are slashed, are you gonna still leave?" Or and I was like, "I'm glad y'all enjoy me here, but I don't have money to replace those tires. So how about we don't? I can just like come back another time." Like we can just we can make that happen. Um yeah, there was a lot. They were really attached. Like one of the boys came into the clinic and was like, "Did you know Miss Sierra was leaving?" And so the other boy he was talking to was like, "You leaving us?" And it just became a whole thing. And I was like, I need you guys to settle down. I need everybody to settle down. Funniest interaction with an athlete. I don't know. I don't know if this is funny or inappropriate, but whatever. Anyway, it's I'm about to graduate tomorrow, so I'm gonna share. Um, so as a female, right, athletic trainer, it is really hard. Well, I'm not certified yet, disclaimer. But as a student athletic trainer that is a female, there we go. I'll say it properly. It is really hard working with male teams sometimes. This is collegiate, this is high school, this probably professional. We'll see. Because these men, boys, whatever, because some of them are like, what, 16, 15? I don't know how old high schoolers are. Don't know how to act. I think my funniest interaction with an athlete was, and I won't tell you where or who or nothing because we're not playing these games. Funniest interaction was that I got a DM from an athlete once that was basically asking me to come through. No. So I'm responding and I'm basically just like, am I supposed to come to your dorm? Like I'm a grown up. Like what do I look like in a twin XL bed? And yeah, that's kind of where it no, that's not really where it ended because yo was like, you can come to my car. And then I was like, but it ended for me. That's where it ended for me. Let's say that because I mean, people will try, and I think it's funny to me because they're very like persistent. No, no giving up, whatever. Um, Yo said we're knocking on XLs. Yes, I'm a grown up. What do I look like? Yeah, bro, I'm not coming to turn up in your dorm room. This is not an episode of Girlfriends. My name is not Lynn. Yeah, if you don't get the reference, can't help you. Yeah, I'm so nice, right? Working with these high schoolers. It makes you nice because you got to be. That was one of the things that I also didn't like. I had to be really mindful of how I said things and how I did things at the high school because they really be calling their parents. What? And it's funny because I know that they can and they should, but it like okay, an interaction I had one time. It wasn't really me, but a parent came to confront somebody that I worked with. And I was just watching the whole interaction like, this really happens here? Like their parents will drive up. So we were at a practice and the parent drove from their house to come talk to the person I was working with about what they said to their child. I was like, I mean, I'm mad at it, high school, college, whatever. When I have my own kids, I'll be the same. But it was just like, I didn't have to deal with this before. And now we're in the high school setting, and now I have to deal with this. And this is too much. I don't want to talk to parents. I didn't sign up to be a teacher. This is not it for me. It was just an annoying experience. And the gag for me was that what he said to the athlete wasn't even serious. Like, but that's my opinion. Who am I? Just a student. I was just a student intern at the time, but now I'm about to be a graduate. Y'all not gonna look. I'm not gonna know how to act once I take that exam. If you are watching this and you are a praying person, please pray for me and my classmate Shanika, okay? Because we have to take the board certification exam. And we need prayer. That's all I can say about that. That's it. We need prayer. Thank you for all of your got you. Thank you. What else y'all want to know? Like, I don't know. I can't sleep. Like, graduation tomorrow, and I didn't think I was hyped, but people kept asking me like for the past 3 days, like, "Are you excited? Are you excited?" And now I'm excited, and I'm like, "What do I do with this excitement?" Everybody's going to bed, so yeah. Dang, bro, what do people say online? Yeah, I don't know. If you have a question, ask it, because I'm really just here until I fall asleep. Or like I get sleepy. I'm not gonna fall asleep here. My bed is back there. Until I get sleepy, until everybody logs off. Like, I don't know. We are having, it's weird. It's like a grad walk. So it's not necessarily in-person commencement, but they're having like a ceremony thing. Excuse me. If you follow me on Instagram, the link is in my bio, and I also posted like what's happening in my story. If you're watching this from and you follow, like, you're friends with me on Facebook, I posted it there too. Basically, tomorrow they're having a grad walk, so it's not going to be a full ceremony. It's going to be like an hour-long thing. Whatever. It's going to be an hour-long thing. But my program is having like a little celebration before that. We're gonna walk across the stage around 5:15, 5:30. They're gonna do whatever the heck they have planned, because I have no idea what they have planned. That will be live streamed via the link that I posted in my IG bio. And then Friday, there's like a virtual ceremony. I guess that's like everybody else's virtual ceremony. We were supposed to send in a picture and like a personalized message. And then, yeah, that's it, right? Tomorrow and Friday. Yeah, see? Yeah. And everybody didn't have to walk either. So, and I think undergrads on like Saturday, they have their own like individual program ceremonies, like social work versus education, whatever. I don't know. I'm not an undergraduate. I saw an email about it and I deleted it because it said undergrad. So, mm. But yeah, you're allowed up to 4 guests, and they are strictly enforcing that. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably vlog that. Y'all, I'm so sorry I have not been posting on the YouTube because my iPad is like over there somewhere. I have 2 videos recorded and edited. I have 1 video recorded and not edited. The problem with the 2 videos that are finished is that I haven't really had time to upload and put the stuff that I need, like the iCards and the end screens, and it doesn't seem that serious. I probably should have been doing that right now. I'll do that later. As long as one of them is done by Friday, I will post. I will post. What context? So one of the videos I did a shred challenge, and I actually lost some weight. I will post about that. So I did a shred challenge. I don't think I've ever done a challenge on my channel. The other video is like a behind the scenes look at my graduation photos, which the rest of them will be posted tomorrow all at one time. I've been posting like one at a time on my story for the countdown, but my favorite pictures will be posted tomorrow as a group thing with my little caption, that says what it says. So be on the lookout for that. If you're not following me on Instagram, something's wrong with you. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And then I'm also recording currently another challenge that I decided to do. And then, of course, well, not of course, I haven't decided, but you guys are making me feel like I should to record tomorrow, like do a vlog of graduation day. I don't think I did graduation day. No, I did. I did graduation day for undergrad. So if you haven't seen that, that's also on my YouTube. Um, did I do? I haven't done a graduation day of basic training graduation day yet, but I still have videos and pictures and stuff from that day. So I might post that one day. I haven't decided. This is the thing. I'll record. I'll have ideas, all this stuff, and then when it comes to actually putting it together, I'll be like, I don't feel like it. I'd rather watch This Is Us or Grey's Anatomy or 911 or Them, which I'm almost done. I think I'm on episode 5. Did any of y'all watch Them? It's kind of weird, but I decided to try it because people were talking about it. I'm in this group chat. It's a Black TV chat, and they talk about shows, a lot of Black shows, clearly from the title. So yeah. Oh, you're on episode 2. Okay, so no spoilers. Let me be quiet. Yeah, I don't know. I was at the hair salon one day, and well, I go to a barber shop, but the loctician is in there. So I'm at the barber shop. I'm sitting there, and this dude is like, "Yo, do y'all watch Them? Like, that's crazy, blah blah blah." And I was like, "I don't know. It looked like a knockoff Get Out, so I wasn't gonna watch it." But he's like, "Nah, bro, sit here and watch it." So we're sitting there at the barbershop, put it on, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, "Oh no, I have to see what happens." So now I'm stuck. But I've been studying, so I literally watch like one episode every 2 days. So, oh, I mean, okay, it definitely is lit, and I'll say that because I'll leave for like 20 minutes and I'll miss like 200 plus messages. So, yes, I agree. I definitely agree. Ocean, river. I said ocean because your name popped up, but I know exactly who this is, and that just made me mad. Um, yeah, no, that first episode, that's what I'm saying. You watch that first episode and you're just gonna be like, I must continue this. So all the episodes since then, man, I don't know why I said all, like I haven't only watched 2 other ones, but yeah, keep watching just because it gets even worse and you're just like, yo, disrespect. Um, what else do I watch? 911. I love 911. This Is Us. Grey's Anatomy, I behind. I have no idea what else is going on. Grey's Anatomy, for a long time, Meredith was like in a coma. And I'm like, are y'all gonna wake her up? Because there's no reason for me to watch this show if Meredith is gonna be asleep. Or if she dies. That's even worse. But then I heard the other day that they renewed for another season. So I guess I need to watch to see if she woke up. Because you'll say, imagine watching Grey's. Do you have an attitude? Like, are you trying to make a joke? Because it's a great show. Thanks. What did I say? Number one, Grey's Them. This Is Us. I had heard about This Is Us for a long time, and I had no idea why people why people were so pressed and like hooked. Like we are on season 3. It has 5 seasons right now. Sure. McDreamy. Yes. Yes. I really thought she died, but no. I'm assuming she's awake. I can't even search because my iPad is somewhere and I'm on my computer and it like pauses the live if you try to do something else and I'm on my phone, Instagram, living. You'll say couldn't be me. Stop being a hater. You know you like that shit. What else am I watching? Do y'all watch 911? It's like a firefighter show, but it has some background as well. What else do I watch? It seems like a lot of shows, but I binge watch, so it's not like I'm watching in the most current season. um they put Bad Girls Club on Hulu. So soon I will be going back to that. You can't fall off 911. Get back on. It's great. You said 911 is the only good one. Okay, well, what do you watch? What do you watch? Um, Queen Sugar, I fell off. I don't know what's going on. It just started being really sad. And I know it's sad on purpose because they were trying to go with the whole last year, like 2020, COVID hit, racism came back to the front. I don't even know if it went, well, I don't know how to say it. COVID, just issues in the world, toilet paper missing, everything gone wrong. So that's basically Greenleaf. They canceled it though. Greenleaf was a great show. I don't know why they were like gonna make a spin-off. I was like, I hate spin-offs. They usually suck. But I did not know one thing I learned. The game was a spin-off of Girlfriends. Child, I did not know that. Did y'all know that? Am I just late? Because I will tell you, I didn't watch Girlfriends growing up. I didn't feel like it related to me. I was too young. So, action movies. Okay. I mean, I like action movies. I haven't really had time to sit and watch movies. That's funny. I haven't really had time to sit and watch movies. The last movie I watched was because everybody was talking about it. Disclaimer, I don't think Michael B. Jordan is cute, but anyway, Without Remorse was actually a good movie. I watched Lovecraft Country, I think one episode. I don't know. Yeah, no, it was one episode. I thought it was two. I watched one episode of Lovecraft Country and I was like, okay. And I didn't watch after that. Yes, Without Remorse, it was a great movie. Even though what's her name, Lauren London was in there for like 5 seconds. Sorry if I ruined it for you, but she Chris Browned us. You know, you say that, okay. I get so many mixed opinions about Lovecraft Country. Like, there's no in between. I get one end where they're like, this is spectacular, this is amazing. And then I get the other where everybody's like, why did y'all even hype this show up? So, what's the truth? What is the truth about Lovecraft Country? And there was another show that people were talking about around the same time. Pose? I think it's Pose. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen, there's another show that I think was about strippers or something. Haven't seen that either. Oh my gosh, Josh, hi. Um, yeah, there's another show that I have no idea. P Valley, there we go. I haven't seen that. I have not seen, to this day, I have not seen that show with the big headed girl, man. Sorry, Zendaya. It starts with an E, right? Haven't seen it. Whatever. Somebody will type it eventually. I heard P Valley is good. It's on my list. Now that I'm graduating, I will watch. No, that's a lie. When I finish when I get the results, I was gonna say when I take the VLC. When I get the results that say pass, I will start watching the shows that I've listed that I haven't seen. So P Valley, get back on Lovecraft Country. What else did I say? I didn't. Euphoria. Yeah. Personally, if you saw my review of Malcolm and Marie on YouTube, not the biggest fan of Zendaya anyway. Don't think she's an actress. I'm glad she's getting her coin. She's a great person, I'm sure. I just, that's my opinion. I don't think she's a good actress. I also don't think Beyonce is a good actress. Doesn't mean I don't love her music and her performances and all that. Actress, no. So there's that. I will watch Euphoria eventually. What else? I feel like Nicki Minaj is supposed to be releasing music tomorrow night. I was gonna say tonight, but it's not midnight. Tomorrow night. And if you're not pressed, I don't understand. I'm pressed. So okay, so anime. Everybody's trying to get me into anime, right? I watched this movie called Death Note, and apparently it's like based off of an anime series that I think it's also on Netflix. So my plan to get into anime is to start with Death Note, like the series, because I watched the movie first. Oh, what else, Steve? Um, yeah, so I'm gonna start with Death Note, the series, and see how I feel now because I liked the movie. I did, and people were like, "The movie sucked," blah blah blah, but I didn't see the anime, so I will watch that and see Jocelyn's Cabaret. I definitely have not heard of that. Who is Jocelyn Hernandez? Y'all know I don't know nobody. I'm sorry. I've been in my books. Like, I really have no idea who that is. That sounds like a real housewife. And I bet, like, I'm going to wait for somebody's chat to pop up. Jocelyn Hernandez. I'm going to wait. It's a real housewife of what? Atlanta, New York. How many housewives they got? Jujutsu Kaisen okay, I heard about Attack on Titan a lot. I think Cece watches it. She's not awake. Is she awake or on the live? I don't know. I've heard about Attack on Titan, so I will try to watch that. But like I said, I had to watch Death Note first because I want to see why people say the movie sucks because I liked it. But I also like Lakeith as an actor, and people don't like him. And I don't know if it's because he's like, I don't know. I still want to watch what's that movie he did with Issa Rae? The Photograph. Still haven't seen that movie. What school you go to again? So, yo, I'm so impressed. I'm gonna give this 30 more minutes though, because I know like some of y'all gotta go to bed. Y'all are adults. Gotta go to work. Well, on the other hand, my plan for tomorrow, I'm gonna get up at 7. I'm going to work out, take a shower, eat breakfast, get my life together for leaving. I already have my with whatever I need for the day because that's all the way in Salisbury where I need my portable charger and all that stuff. How many songs do I have on my playlist? What playlist? I have a couple playlists on my phone, but I'm not really a playlist person. Each of my playlists, I think, excuse me, the biggest playlist that I probably have is my gospel music playlist. And I don't even think that has 100 songs on it because I don't I don't make playlists. I just like to put my whole library on shuffle. I'm weak. I feel you. You said the internet be interneting. Graduation playlist. Oh shoot. I told my mom I was gonna make that. You know what? Music playlist. So I'm gonna write that down. Y'all know I have a planner for everything. So no, I'm not gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's graduation day. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Friday music. Yep. Playlist. I really do need to do that. I don't even know how many songs to put on it because the event is what, 2 hours? So that's funny. I have not listened to Big Sean in a long time. I think what was the last song I heard by Big Sean? I have no idea. You're right though. It is definitely mood music. My gospel music playlist. So a lot of times when I turn on gospel music on my phone, I just play gospel music radio, which is one of them radio stations on Apple Music. But if I have a playlist, it's usually, I mean, if I listen to my playlist, it's usually like Kirk Franklin, Walls Group, uh, who else be on there? Todd. I don't want to pronounce the name wrong. Delaney? Anyway, Todd Tribbett. Just some people to get me like there. Maverick City music. Oh my gosh, I love Maverick City music. Um, Marvin Sapp. I do have some songs by Marvin Sapp on there. Donald Lawrence. Some Donnie McClurkin. Wow, it's kind of hard to think about it. And I know Tasha Cobbs, um, Kira Sheard, Jacqueline Carr. How can I forget? I love Jacqueline Carr. Oh my gosh, she really just she be get me there every time. Good night. I knew it was past your bedtime. So yeah, y'all, I'm pressed. You're a man of your word. Yes, I do like that song. No, the song I play the most by Maverick. No, there are two. So one of the songs I play a lot by Maverick City Music is, oh, man, I'm forgetting the title as I'm thinking about it. Refiner. Refiner is the one that I play the most, and then my one of my best friends ever in this world, because I could really cry right now, like just thinking about it. At her wedding, her and her husband did praise and worship and sing Yes and Amen. And I love Maverick City music already. But I'm the type of person who I don't really listen to full albums. So I'd never heard Yes and Amen. And so they're singing this song. And I'm like, why does that sound? Or maybe I heard it, but I didn't realize. I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? And as we leave, like we finish, we leave the wedding or whatever, and I look in my phone and it's Yes and Amen by Maverick City Music. So ever since then, shout out to Paige and JT, Paige and JT forever. Um, I have been playing Refiner and Yes and Amen because, especially right now, like being a new graduate, I really do need to believe that everything God has promised me is going to come true. So Yes and Amen has really been that thing. And Refiner has been a thing to remind me of who I am. Like, I don't need to impress nobody. I don't need to change to fit in. If they're doing stuff that I'm like, oh, I would like to be a part of it, but my spirit is just different. It doesn't sit right with those people or that activity that they're doing. I don't need to go to that level. I can just stay where I am because his promises, he's working on me and in me so that I can be who he has called me to be. That is so funny. If he said it, we believe it. Yes. That is a song. I love that song. That's a good song too. And that's a good like vibe song because it's not like slow and it's like crying in the car. It's like a good like I'm driving in the car and I'm like, yeah, no, for real. You're a man of your word. You said it, I believe it. Her. That's funny. I hope so, man. I'm not even trying to preach. I'm just saying, like, this is the stuff that goes through my head when I'm listening to gospel music. Cause I try to make it personal. It's not like, oh, they just sang a song. Like, nah, bro. This is real. This is life. People need to hear that stuff. People need to be encouraged. Cause it's just tough out here. People stealing gas and stuff. Not stealing, but like they stealing, bro. Because why are we running out of gas? We running out of gas. I think on the news the other day they said we're running out of oxygen in the hospitals. The toilet paper, I will never forget the toilet paper because I was really like, what are y'all even doing? So peace and blessings to you too, Justin. So yeah, this is the life I live, man. I really just be in my room studying when I'm not studying. Let me tell you a typical day. A typical day, I will get up in the morning. I will work out, take a shower, eat breakfast, come here, study for 3 hours. And I don't do 3 hours. I think I'm gonna do like a study with me live one day. I don't do 3 hours straight. So I do 45 minutes on and 15 minutes off. So I can get up, twitch laundry, use the bathroom, whatever I need to do in those 15 minutes. And so that's 3 hours. And I usually do 3 hours minimum. Today I did 4 hours because yesterday I got caught up doing stuff. So I only did 2 hours. So today I did 4 hours of studying. What else did I do? Yeah, a typical day. I mean, pretty much like if I had to do laundry, if I had to do, if I had to like clean the bathroom, clean my room, if I had to run errands, like today, I got my delivery from Fashion Nova, so I bought an outfit for tomorrow and I bought an outfit for Saturday, which is just my graduation drive-by. But Saturday's outfit was not, it didn't work out. So I had to run to the mall and go get something. So I don't know what's Pomodoro. I don't know. So basically I've seen different things. Like when I was trying to figure out how I wanted to go about this studying, I saw a thing and I just thought that was really disruptive. 20 minutes, that didn't even make sense for me to do anything. And then I saw 30 minutes at 30, and I was like, I feel like that could work. 30 and 30 makes sense because it's like 30 minutes of studying, 30 minutes is a whole episode, right? But no, I feel like I'd rather do the 45 and 15 because 45 is like a decent amount. Like I can get into the zone and blah, blah, blah. And then when time goes off, I'm like, whoa, I didn't realize 45 minutes passed by. And then the 15 minutes, that's enough time for me to like grab a snack, get water, or refill my water because I usually always have water by my desk. Change laundry, like I said, anything I need to do if I need to talk to my dad about something, or if I missed a phone call, 15 minutes is enough time. I don't know. It seems reasonable to me, and I feel like any longer than 15 minutes for me personally, I'm probably not going to go back to study. Yeah, again, I don't think 5 minutes is a long enough break for me. And like I said, I try to do 3 hours minimum every day. So I don't know. I can't switch it now either. I'm kind of like in the groove with this 45 minutes off, 15 minutes off. Today was kind of hard, like I said, because I did 4 hours instead of 3, but that's not an everyday thing. I haven't done a nighttime routine video yet, and that's like a really common video here. If you're just coming in, because that's amazing. Like I'm so happy to see people are coming in. If you're just coming in, I'm on YouTube and Instagram. So if you hear me respond to a question that's not on your thing, it's because it's on the other social media. Thank you. I appreciate all the prayers and blessings and encouragement. I really need it. Down to the wire. I like I said, I have the degree now. It's just pass that test, pass that exam, which we will. Period. I wrote something down for myself to encourage myself, and I'm gonna look at it after I pass the exam. I love stuff like that. Like you write a letter. So I was reading a book, um, and this girl talked about a letter that she wrote to her husband, like when she was a teenager. And when she finally got married, she shared it with her husband. And I was like, I think that is so cute. I like those like full circle moments. Good morning. Wow. Where are you at? This morning. But yeah, I like those like full circle moments. It's like I wrote a letter to myself when I was in high school that I was going to be a doctor or whatever. And then I become a doctor and I read it and it's like, whoa. Um, Nana, good to see you. Yeah, so I've done something like that. I've written letters to myself for certain occasions and not opened it then. And sometimes it really makes you cry. I'm not even gonna hold you. Especially like you don't know the kind of stuff you be writing to yourself in the future. And you open that joint up and you're like, that's exactly how I feel, bro. I needed to hear that, bro. You my dog. Like you really got your own back. I'm just telling you. So if you want to write a letter to yourself now for when you graduate or when you get married or you have your first kid or you want to write a letter to your kid now, like, bruh, mind blown. I like that stuff. And I journal a lot. Like y'all see, I like to write. I like paper and pencil. So I have a lot of things that I write and do in my spare time, which is why I haven't seen all those shows and movies that y'all were talking about. So that emoji is exactly how I feel when I read the letters. I be like, we're here. Oh man. All right, 20 more minutes. Yes, this is my baby blanket. It has where we at? Can y'all see it? It is Donald, Minnie, oh my gosh, Mickey, and Daisy. That's her name, right? Look, bro. I don't have time for this. Where is Goofy? I just noticed that. Anyway, yo said I'ma steal it. That is so disrespectful. You have your own baby blanket somewhere. You better go find it. Man, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, I don't even know what I'll do with my free time between like when I start working, my like official athletic training ish job, whatever. Um, and when I passed the board of certification exam, and they were like, buy an Xbox. I was like, it wasn't a bad idea. Like I haven't played Call of Duty since I have no idea. But that was like my game for a long time. It is, because you're like used to a schedule and I'm very regimented. I can hang out with you too, Kendall. I can. But y'all don't drive, so I always have to be the one to come over. I'll come though. Y'all about to move closer soon. So nah, I don't like sleep during the day. I sometimes when I catch myself taking a nap during the day, it's because I just fell asleep. It wasn't even like, oh, let me get comfortable and take a nap. It's like I was sitting somewhere watching TV or okay, was this today or yesterday? Dang, I wish Cece was up. I think it was today. And I have been doing the 4 hour thing today instead of three because I missed an hour yesterday. And it was one of my 15-minute breaks. I got on the bed and I was scrolling through my phone. My 15-minute alarm went off and I was like, hey, yo. I felt like I had slept. That's how I woke up, like totally just re-energized. There are a lot of people that are, yeah. People tell me all the time, they're like, you should nap more during the day, then you'll be up when the rest of us are up at night. And I was like, no. Because my friend, okay, so like people in my co-ed fraternity that I'm in, they'll have Zoom calls at like 11:30 at night. And usually by this time I'm going to sleep. I'm only up right now because I'm very excited. My bedtime is 11. Nobody said it for me. I said it for myself because you know what? That's when I used to go to sleep during school. and my body's accustomed to it. So my body gets really sleepy by like 10:30. And before I go to bed, I usually read like 3 to 5 chapters of the Bible. And it's like I don't want to be falling asleep on the word. So I'm very regimented. Like I said, I have a serious schedule. See, and that's all the more reason you need to be sleep. Look, you should be asleep right now. 5 a.m. Child. There's a video going on YouTube right now, waking up 5 a.m. every day for a week, I think. I don't want to do it. I really do. And I know people are like, oh, don't do trends because you get a lot of views, but those people don't subscribe, whatever. Right now, my biggest thing isn't even subscribers. I need my watch hours up because you start getting paid when you have 4,000 watch hours. I have no idea what my number is right now with watch hours. Okay, vacation. I am technically taking a vacation in June, but it's not a vacation. It's my friend's birthday. So we're going to a beach. Dang, summer school? Are you just taking classes to like stay ahead or? Yeah. All right, 15 more minutes, I promise. And if I'm not sleepy, I'm just gonna leave. I need to be on live forever. Oh, microbiology. I'm not even gonna hold you. Micro, I think I got to see, but she's getting. I wasn't interested in it, and I was like, so I dropped out of zoology. I remember that, and I didn't need it to graduate. So I'm sure he's up playing video games. Of course. What else will you be doing? That's funny. Tell me your major again. I feel like I ask you this every time, but I haven't been here in so long. I'm so sad. I need it. Maybe if I do lives more often, that I won't feel so obligated to like, oh, I haven't published a video. They don't see me. Like I've gone ghost. I did go ghost though. It's how long has it been? Oh, there are only 2 more minutes remaining on my Instagram live, so you can only do an hour on Instagram. All right. I feel like I asked this before, but anyway. If you would like to continue the last 15 minutes with me, hop over to my YouTube. I don't know why you haven't subscribed yet. If you haven't, gang. Good night. Okay. Oh no, I do remember you saying that. Dang. That seems smart. Mm-mm. They sing too much for me. Ew, that's awesome. I want to do it. I see videos and stuff like that, and I'm just like, bruh. And they have surgical athletic trainers, so it's like I don't even know how that works. I didn't apply to one, so I don't know. I really just want to know how that works. Like, what do you do? Do you get to be up in there? Like, everybody keeps asking if I'm excited. And I'm like, I'm so excited now. Like, I was really chilling before, but now everybody's like, are you excited? And I'm like, yeah. Feel like the Oprah meme when she's like, 12 more minutes. Oh, man. My curls have dropped. That is the thing that makes me really mad. What? That's scary. Was diabetes? People don't take diabetes seriously, bro. Hi, Unc. How are you? Yes, it is a countdown, and I'm pressed. I can't sleep. Oh, you scared? Not let me play with the gallbladder. Were you scared when you had yours removed? Oh, well, thanks for joining us, Kendall. I'm gonna go to bed in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Did y'all hear that Felicia Rashad um, was hired to be Dean of Howard University College of Fine Arts? Like, how crazy? How crazy is that? Can you imagine being like, oh yeah, Felicia Rashad works in my school? Like, what? Bruh. And the way I'm obsessed with the Cosby Show in a different world, obsessed. I still want to go there for my doctorate. That's where I wanted to go before when I wanted to do doctorate. That's still where I want to go. I know people have their opinions about HBCUs and let their opinion be their opinion. But what I'm saying is, I want to go there. Yeah, I didn't want to go for undergrad. I always wanted to go to Salisbury for undergrad. Don't know why. I don't even know how to explain it. I just knew I did. So thanks. Exactly. It's because if you go somewhere somebody else wants you to go, or you go somewhere that makes you unhappy, then you're just sitting there in your misery, like, why did I go here? Oh man, crazy to me. I remember when I was younger, I had this one person that was always trying to push me to go, oh, your grades are so incredible. Oh, your resume is blah blah blah. You should go Ivy League. That's cute, but I didn't want to go. I really did not. I don't know why either. I really don't know why I wasn't interested in Ivy League education, like the whole Ivy League scene. I don't know. 9 minutes, bro. I can't believe, like, it really did fly by. I mean, originally I was like, don't be so slow, but no. Where do you want to go, or do you not want to share because the internet be interneting? Yeah, really. Like, I don't know. I think that really was to me. Yeah, I don't know what it was about the whole Ivy League scene. There was just nothing attractive to me about it. But Salisbury, my parents will tell you, I wanted to go to Salisbury for undergrad. I only applied to Salisbury. I wanted to go to Salisbury for my master's of athletic training. I only applied to Salisbury. But for my DPT, Doctor of, I want to go to Howard. So, Meharry Medical School. My grandfather worked there. I really remember what he did. And my mom was here earlier, and she's gone now because she works. So, I don't know what he did, but I haven't heard of Drew. Where is that? Meharry is a great school, though. Yeah, I tell that story about Salisbury all the time. They had me tell it at orientation a couple of times. And I was like, I still have no idea how to explain to people why I was so pressed to go to Salisbury, but I don't regret my decision. I did a lot there. Look at me still about to graduate from there with my second degree. Like, God led me there. That's what it is. That's what it is. When something is unexplainable, I'll be like, thank you, God. Go ahead, do what you do. And St. Mary's is a good school too. Um, somebody else is going there. Not BJ. I know it's BJ, but somebody else is going there that I know and I can't remember. Maybe it's one of my sorority sisters' daughters or something. What's for you is always for you. Period. And I never forget it either. And I try to like do everything through prayer. Oh, LA. Okay. Seem like money. When people say congratulations, I feel like I'm supposed to say more than thank you, but I don't know. It just feels like thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I got family out in California, all over California, and I really need to go visit people, but I just be like, guys, y'all know I'm in my master's. I ain't got no money. But I think somebody was asking me, what are you gonna get yourself with? And I think that might be one of the things I do, like, cause a lot of people don't know what to give ups, and I'm like a grown up now because I have my master's, so they usually give money. So I think instead of doing something random, I'm gonna take that money and travel because you only live once, and I'm in my 20s. That is the time to, you know, do that before I get married and have kids and whatever. So, not getting married anytime soon. I don't have nobody. But before y'all start asking, because I know what y'all do on the internet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I hope I make my family proud. They say I do. So, I have not traveled since I think it was Mexico. Maybe Mexico. I can't think of anything in between. I've been to Mexico, Bermuda, Jamaica. Um, well, I guess we can count the states. I've been to Florida, Texas, Tennessee, California, mm, Ohio, New York, Virginia. I'm just listing stuff now. It doesn't matter. Florida, Atlanta, or Georgia. Oh, I like going places. I do. I'm excited to start traveling again. But right now it's like COVID and whatever. And if I go to Cali, I'm not driving. I'm not riding a bus. I'm not riding a train. That's a plane. And I'm really nervous about getting on a plane right now. So, but I'm fully vaccinated. So I'm hoping that does something. That's all I'm saying. I do suggest everybody take the vaccine, though. I don't even care. I know everybody has their opinions, because we're black and they be trying to kill us every day. But. See what I'm saying? I told you my the people in my co-ed fraternity be on Zoom at night. They're on Zoom right now. Which one? Oh, Moderna. I was like, which one of what? I got Moderna. Um, and I know a lot of people that got Pfizer. And it seems like they're complete opposite because people that got Pfizer, the first dose gave them like problems. And when I say problems, it was like soreness or like chills, but it wasn't like you're not dying. Like that's all I'm telling you. People are dying from the actual correct me if I'm wrong, vaccine yet. That's all I'm saying. Um but yeah, Pfizer, a lot of people after the first dose problems. And then for me and mom, we both got Moderna. Um, and we had after the second dose, I had chills and a slight fever. So my fever was like 100.3. It wasn't even like, oh, it's crazy, 100.3. So it wasn't a big thing. And it was chills. Like, that's how he fights stuff. So I literally I went to clinical and everything was Wednesday. And it wasn't until like Thursday, maybe like 12 o'clock, I was sitting at clinicals and I was just like, there's a little bird, all right? There's a little bird in here. And the girl was like, let me check your temperature. And she checked my temperature and it was 100.3. And she's like, yeah, go home. Like, go home. So I went home. And then I told my mom, I was like, yeah, some of the older people haven't had symptoms with Pfizer. I noticed that, which is interesting because like y'all are older. But what they actually said was, I guess this is kind of weird, but whatever. The stronger your immune system, the stronger your reaction is gonna be, because your immune system is like fighting. Yeah. So so Thursday I left clinical at like midday, like 1 o'clock. I called my mom and I was like, yeah, I'm on my way home. And because she was supposed to get her vaccine that day. So I was like, okay, I'm on my way home. She's like, you want soup or something? I was like, cool. And, you know, we African, so she made soup. It's not no Campbell's, okay? That don't probably knock the fever out. So I was in my room. She brought me Gatorade and I think ginger ale. And I was just drinking it, watching TV because why not? I'm just in the room cold and feverish. So then that night I drank the soup. I took NyQuil and went to sleep. And then I felt better. Like, graduation day, it's midnight. It's like, I'm tripping. Thank you though. Yeah, she made me pepper soup. So, probably not the fever. I probably didn't even need the NyQuil, but whatever. So I had it, and I felt better. Like I woke up, I was good. And then like I said, she took her second dose the day that I was sick, and then the next day she was cold and like feverish. So she got up, she had soup, she took the medicine, and she got in my bed and went to sleep. And then woke up, took some more soup, took some more medicine, and then she was good. So I wouldn't even say 4 hours. I would say the symptoms were like 12 hours. Cause yeah, so nothing bad. I think it's better than I, thank God, have never had the flu. My dad and aunt have had the flu. Um, and they said it wasn't as bad. So right. It is now 12:02. I'm so happy, Kwame. Thank you for being on here the whole time. Always loyal. I hope one video Friday. I really hope so. If not, it will be next Friday. Um, Unc, thank you for showing up this evening. Who else was on here earlier? I don't know if Kendall is still here, but go to bed. I think you're also texting me. She is texting me. That's funny. But yeah, I'm about to get on my Zoom with my people, and then I'll probably go to bed because, like I said, I'm getting up at 7, so I can get my life together. But I hope to upload on Friday. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I will. You keep doing your thing, bro, in people's guts and stuff with surgery. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. And we will talk another time, y'all.